think it's working. I think. I really hope so. Hold on. I need to change my avatar's face tracking thing because it's like really weird right now. Give me just a moment. Hi, Danu. You know what? I guess I gotta fix my mouth tracking because it's like wrong. It has the wrong microphone. Yeah, that's the wrong mic. Well, not the wrong mic, it was just not picking it up right. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Wait,
on
no,
Shadow
no, don't
Moses
tell me
Island
story.
in
No,
Alaska's Fox
no,
Archipelago.
no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the briefing. I gotta wait a bit. I gotta wait a bit. Let me go into the options menu and hope that it doesn't like do that in this screen. How do you all like the new camera angle for my tuber, by the way? I figured that it's a lot more entertaining to like see the details of the face easier rather than just like see the whole model. Maybe I'll scoot it up a little bit. I'm not really sure. But I think it looks better, and it's positioned in the way where if I look at the screen, like where you all are, you can't see my hands, but where you all are, I look directly at the stream now instead of it being like slightly to the side. So I hope that looks better. My tracking's a little shaky. I think it's because the lighting in my room is really bad. So maybe I'll like try to find some way of like making that look better. I don't really know, but I'll figure it out. Give me a bit. I gotta go close my door. I've been wanting to play play the Metal Gear series for a long time. I played it a long time ago. I played specifically 3. 3 was like the only one I played all the way through. But I don't remember anything. I watched a friend play Delta recently. That was pretty cool, but I kind of already forgot. I kind of already forgot everything. So yeah, that's a good thing, because then that makes this stream a lot more entertaining. I'm not gonna be doing anything kind of like difficult. I'm gonna basically be planning a whole like stream setup surrounding surrounding like a specific playthrough of the games. I think it would be really cool. You'll know once it comes up. We're gonna be taking this very casually. We're just gonna be playing the games and enjoying them, trying to figure out everything we can do in anticipation for that event. So I'm probably just gonna be like exploring a whole lot in these games while I play them and understand them. It's gonna be like a challenge run of sorts, and I think it will be really, really neat and cool. Give me just a moment. Hi. Hello. I'm here. Sorry. I had to get some things. Hopefully my mic quality is good. I have it in like a weird angle because the face tracking. But hey, we're here now. Petrus T, hello. Welcome to my stream. So I am going to say no spoilers, because while I have played through the 3rd game, I haven't played through all the other games. And I don't really remember much of the 3rd game, like at all. I know the obviously like the super memey parts and like some important story bits, but I don't know how they all go together. Um, so that'll be really fun for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put that as a pinned message. No spoilers or backseating. And I'll manually unpin that later. There we go. Okay. Okay, I might want to move the chat though. Just an idea. I'm probably gonna move the chat for this. In your chat. Putting you over here. Big chat. There you go. Now you all have way too much room. Front and center. This will be fun. The volume's probably gonna be a little ass for a bit until I can like balance it properly. So we'll get there. What is monaural? The hell is that? Okay, well we're putting on stereo. Caption, of course. Vibration, of course. Vibration test. Yeah, that's good. Green brightness. Just the monitor brightness, so the gray scales below the green line cannot be seen. Okay. Oh, I have to adjust the monitor's brightness. No thanks. Oh, look at this. It's like you can't see it because it's cropped. But I guess this is like a thing. You can like rebind keys. Okay. Briefing or special or VR training. Briefing. All right, fill us in.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
No, I'd like to know what's going inside of me.
It all went down 5 hours
I don't think
ago.
that's unreasonable.
Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
I forget, he's somebody who really likes to repeat things that are just told to him.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Yes, within a
Approach.
few miles of it. The
What's
facility
that
is
word mean?
equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
Launch.
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You
Swim.
want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That
Worry.
suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
We're learning. We're learning.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Okay. We have to figure out what, like, what their motive even is in the first place.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point, they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Okay.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by codec.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
She's telling her whole life story in the...
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like 1,000,000 miles away.
Just doxed her on the screen. Her whole life.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Oh.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War, and since then I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now.
Receive psychotherapy
And I'm
to
your
not be
friend.
attracted to those of the
Since when
opposite
are we
sex.
friends?
I've
What?
thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
So, we have this very serious mission going on, right? And Colonel is taking charge of this whole thing. But he has a personal motive of saving Meryl. So, Colonel reached out to Snake forcibly because he was the only person he could trust. Wow. This is weird. This is already getting weird. You know, there's already like 2 different things going on. A lot of things to keep track of before we start this.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
Naked.
By the way,
I mean,
what
naked.
was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
That's crazy. What time period is this? Maybe they said that and I wasn't paying attention, but like, damn, that's advanced. We're briefing ourselves. We gotta know. We gotta know the story.
DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into
PAL.
all nuclear weapons systems.
Friend.
But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end
Oh, I
of the
can move
Cold
the camera.
War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
Didn't even realize that.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
It was a yawn.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
That's a crazy plotline.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Oh.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for
Don't worry, I got
creating
the part
superior
one.
soldiers.
I'm not stupid.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The sons of Big Boss?
So that makes me wonder. Because clearly the group that Snake's working for want to do the same thing. I mean, they're talking all about it, and they have a whole way of doing it. What makes me think that this group wouldn't be bad too? I don't know. Just something to think about.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
And when somebody's
They started
gene's
out
so
as an
powerful.
Anti-terrorist special ops unit made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units.
What did I just say?
and a nuclear emergency
Did I
search
say a
team.
word just now? I have no
Their
idea what I
purpose was to
said.
Respond to threats involving next generation weapons of mass
I meant to say
destruction,
somebody's gene's so
including
powerful, but I think I
NBC
said
weapons.
powerful.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
That's a good point.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
That's interesting. So there's like declarations against that kind of stuff, but there's no actual like war crime associated with it. Probably because people want to use genetically modified soldiers. And yeah, like, don't underestimate soldiers that are trained off of VR, because they still have gene therapy. They're still being strengthened by experienced soldiers. So while they don't have battle experience, real battle experience, they're still a massive threat. But that also probably goes to show why they're so silly in the games, you know?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
Okay.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander
Former
of.
unit.
An elite
That's
group
important.
combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
So these are all just like assigned names, like, okay.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. Man
Liquid
with the
Snake.
same codename as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager. The youngest
So he has
person
the
in
exact
SAS.
same.
His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
What?
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
You say solid versus liquid, but Colonel just mentioned that they have the exact same name. Like the exact same code name. I don't know if that liquid part is a... Because they haven't mentioned Solid Snake at all. Right? Maybe it gets brought up eventually. But... Like, I don't think they've mentioned it at all. Maybe I'm misremembering, but... Right now they're currently saying, like, the same code name. Like, 1-to-1.
I need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
It's a good call. Or is it, though? Honestly? I feel like that could have been, like, a good idea. Because it could help you get out of a situation. Just my thoughts. I don't know if that was the smartest idea on his part. What's the special? Previous operations. Oh. The previous games. Oh, and it gives you a recap. Well, I do want to play these games, so I don't know if I should read these. I don't know if they matter. I mean, I'll read them. Years 1995, deep in South Africa, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg, Outer Heaven. An armed fortress nation established by the legendary mercenary who was feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and lunatic. The Western nations have found out that a weapon of mass destruction could rewrite war history is under development at Outer Heaven. They have called upon the high-tech Special Force Unit Foxhound to take care of the situation. In response to this order, Big Boss, Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, sent Gray Fox, a man with the code name Fox, which is given to the best member of the unit. Operation Intrude in 313. After a few days, his last message being Metal Gear, Gray Fox is missing in action. Taking the situation seriously, the top men of West again called for Foxhound. Big Boss selects Solid Snake, who has just recently joined Foxhound as the agent and entrusts everything to him. And that's us in this game. And this is projected as a previous operation. Okay. Hi, Beep. Hi, Lobo. Successfully making a solo infiltration to Outer Heaven, Snake got in touch with local resistance members Schneider, Diane, and Jennifer. With their cooperation, Snake succeeds in rescuing Gray Fox. Gray Fox then laid out the terrifying facts about Metal Gear. Metal Gear was a development name of a nuclear warhead equipped with two-legged walking tank. It can walk through even the roughest terrains that would stop normal tanks. It can conduct local warfare by itself, with unique weapons and its Vulcan cannon and anti-tank missiles. It was indeed a new type of weapon that can conduct a nuclear attack against any place on the face of the Earth from any land surface. With Metal Gear, Outer Heaven was trying to establish its military superiority over the entire world. In order to destroy Metal Gear, Snake rescues Metal Gear's chief's engineer Dr. Petrovich and his daughter Ellen, who was taken hostage for her father to continue with his development. And here's from Dr. Petrovich how to destroy Metal Gear. However, as Snake approaches the heart of Outer Heaven and Metal Gear, well-designed traps are set all around Snake, as if all his actions are being leaked to the enemy. Oh. In the midst of escalating battle, the leader of the resistance, Schneider, falls into the hands of the enemy, and Snake himself gets injured through the deadly battles with Outer Heaven's best mercenaries. Damn. Snake's indomitable spirit leads him to the 100th floor basement of the secret base where Metal Gear was being developed. Evading the powerful defense system that wipes out all intruders, Snake ultimately succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. Snake tries to escape from Outer Heaven upon completing the mission. However, during the escape, he was confronted by one man, Foxhound Commander-in-Chief Big Boss. Big Boss laughs at the astounded Snake and tells him of the truth of his mission. While serving as the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Boss also ran a mercenary dispatch company utilizing his connections and capital from years as a merc. He was planning to build this company a larger military establishment, and he built Outer Heaven as a base. His purpose for sending the rookie Snake to Outer Heaven was to cause information confusion against the West. However, Big Boss is miscalculated. He never thought that Snake would make it this far. Having lost Metal Gear, Big Boss activates the self-destruction system of the underground base. While the countdown to destruction continues, his scream echoes into the emptiness. You have gone too far. On the 100th floor basement, the battle between two men commences, free of ideology and politics. The armed fortress nation, Outer Heaven, collapsed. The impenetrable fortress made from the best military technology and occupied by the toughest mercenaries burned in flames. Behind him, the flames reached the skyward as Outer Heaven fell, leaving Solid Snake all alone. So, the character we're going to be playing as now, that is Solid Snake, right? Are we playing as Solid Snake? Because again, I don't know if it's clarified that, but it's kind of insinuating that from saying this is previous operations. So Solid Snake has already had his run-in with Big Boss. And this is where, because I'm hearing the mention of flames and stuff, right? Burned to flames. We know that Big Boss's body was charred, essentially, and they were able to build most of the genome from just a single strand of human hair. So Solid Snake actually has had an encounter with Big Boss, and a pretty intimate one at that. I do like the Foxhound graphic. It's kind of cute. So that's some pretty important information. So what about the second one? 1999. The world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy source is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed and the world economy is in confusion. 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. One man's invention changed the entire situation. A Czech genius and biologist, Dr. Kio Marv, invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis, but at the same time, the world entered a time of tension regarding this new algae. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he gets abducted by someone and disappears. Doesn't that sound very familiar with how things are handled in today's world? Nations began the investigations immediately, and a name soon appeared: Zanzibar Land. Zanzibar Land was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 1997. With their uprising took place, the CIS army formed around Russia sends a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibar Land resists by gathering a band of mercenaries from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated, and Zanzibar Land declared its independence. Due to the active role mercenaries played, this war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibar Land was referred to as an armed fortress nation, a military nation with a group of strong mercenaries, surrounded by a tough fortress. According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly is armed with nuclear weapons. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining Oilix in addition to nuclear weapons, Zanzibar Land was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. That sounds very familiar to the first game. Everybody's just trying to establish dominance over one another, isn't it? Concerned about the situation, the United States orders Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv Campbell as a former member of Foxhound. He brought back Solid Snake, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Heaven 4 years ago, previous game, and asked him to win back both Dr. Marv and Oilix. So, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake is the first game where Roy Campbell is our colonel. Okay. Successfully infiltrating Zanzibar Land, and with the help of CIA agent Hori and others, Snake is able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovich, the chief engineer of Metal Gear at Outer Heaven. He too was abducted to Zanzibar Land and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. How do they fight him? That's just kind of dropped out of nowhere. I guess if you're developing something so high profile, it's like, yeah, you're gonna be watched, tracked. I wonder if this is true, though. Roy Campbell being the colonel to Snake in this game. I wonder if the first game was different, or if it was also colonel. It's just very specifically highlighting this part. He tells a surprised Snake of an even more shocking fact. Big Boss, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Heaven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibar Land. But he's not alive, right? He's dead. Snake rescues Dr. Petrovich in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard, and former Czech... I clicked the wrong button. Hold on. And former Czech International Secret Police agent, and then heads for the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed a narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flies into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Snake starts hearing a well-known voice. "Hey Snake, you're good buddies. I can't let you just go. Just leave this place at once." Gray Fox. Snake sees Gray Fox controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound who, after the fall of Outer Heaven, disappeared, as if he followed Big Boss. Losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovich be taken away, Snake screams, "Fox, I will not give up." After a series of deadly battles with mercenaries, Snake finally gets to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, when he arrives, he is too late. He sees Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovich, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovich tells Snake that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeated tortures because of heart problems. Snake then receives an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovich has been voluntarily visiting Zanzibar land to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the directions of Petrovich himself. After the truth comes out, Petrovich attacks Snake, but Snake easily puts an end to him and obtains the structure plans of Oilix. While trying to escape, Snake is confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Grey Fox. The tremendous battle takes place in the underground base, and Snake finally succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. However, Grey Fox does not submit and challenges Snake to the final battle. In the midst of a minefield, Snake and Fox fight without any weapons. A fist-to-fist duel involving no hatred or murderous intent. During that weird moment of purity, the two are bound in forces transcending words and emotion. Snake wins a tough but pure battle against Grey Fox. However, there was still someone else Snake had to fight. Big Boss. So he didn't die. Okay. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Heaven, Big Boss was waiting for Snake. One who has experienced the tension of battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Snake is infuriated at the arrogant Big Boss. There is only one battle I have to fight. To free myself from you, to shatter the nightmare Big Boss, I will kill you. With the structural plans of Oilix, Snake and Hori escape from Zanzibar land on a rescue helicopter. Snake once again saves the world. However, there is no smile on his face. Big Boss's last words kept ringing in Snake's head. Whichever wins, our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there. The survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Snake then disappears into the white lands of Alaska alone. How did they get Snake again from the first game? Because wasn't he alone in the... Okay. Well, that's some context. That's some serious context. Okay. Well, Big Boss is very much not in the picture anymore, apparently. I assume he died in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake or sometime after that. Radar off. And extreme is grayed out. Okay. Oh, we'll just play on normal. Now we're playing the game! Yay! Almost an hour in and we're playing the game! Yay! So, he's injected with these nanomachines so he wouldn't freeze swimming into here. Among many other things.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
And that's Liquid. That's absolutely Liquid. Who's also Snake. But I'm just going to say Liquid because it's easier to differentiate the two. I'll just call Snake Snake, and I'll call Liquid Snake Liquid.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
So I'm aware there's like a secret thing here, which is just extra rations. So I'll take that. There was a widescreen option for this game, but I want to like respect how this game originally was played. So I don't want to mess with the widescreen stuff. So over here is are kind of like consumables in a way. Magnifying scope. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay. A little too close. Let me go over here. Cause what the hell? We got a scope here. This is cool.
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
Okay. Cigarettes. Solid Snake's favorite brand. So we are playing Solid Snake. Okay. I wasn't very clear about that in the briefing. Smoking it. Smoking a doink. I'm never saying that again. Is that a rat? Oh, okay. That's really nice. Well, it looked like it was lowering my health, but there's probably some other thing, some neat thing. So I don't really know how to fight yet or anything like that. Let me just like start clicking buttons. Okay, well, circle is how you do that. What's this do? Oh, is that like a grab? Oh, and this is first person. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Oh, that's water. It's probably noisy. Hold on, I want to see what that is. Oh, that's the elevator. We should probably take that before it goes back up. First, I'm gonna check out over here, though. Ration. Another one. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so let's... Okay, that was simple. Wait, no. I was gonna say, oh, that was simple. Ow. Okay, well, apparently one combo isn't enough. You need to, like, hit them, like, twice. Stop it. Stop waking up! Stop waking up! Stop waking up! We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Baby's first Metal Gear Solid. Leave me alone. I haven't played the first one. I've only played 3. Okay, let's see if we can, like, grab this guy. Oh, okay. So you can spam the square button. Where did he go? Back rooms. Okay, so You can spam the square button and it like chokes them out. And they like disappear. They're not just like knocked out. Can you do something while leaning against a wall? Oh. Okay, do not knock repeatedly. You will summon the elevator. Oh shit! Hold on, wait. Bye! Bye! I'm going over here. What was that noise? Well, that sucks. I didn't mean to throw him, but I guess I threw him somehow. Wait. So, like... Okay. Sword! Thank you for the 31 months. Holy moly. 31? That's like... a lot. Thank you. So much support. I didn't even see the water. It's like actually hard to do this. It's really hard to do this without actually triggering an alert. Cause they like respond immediately. Can you sneak? I don't think so. So that like stuns him, but it doesn't kill him. I'm assuming that's what square is for? Seems like that's like straight up like, yeah, okay. So square is like kind of like the thing you use to deal with people. But no, I don't think you can, I don't think you can sneak. Like I can crouch and I can crawl, but like that's like my extent of sneaking, you know? Seems a bit hard to try to run up to somebody and grab them otherwise. I know Silk Song came out today, but I'm choosing to not play it until after this marathon that we're doing. I thought it would be neat to start something today. Because this game makes me feel good. I like the Metal Gear series a lot.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Hi, Mr. O.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Okay.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the list.
Snake, you're such a flirt. Stop.
First, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes?
My server?
How are those going to
Raid?
help you?
Okay.
You never know.
Lame. Lame. Oh my god.
If you want to get
Hold
in,
on.
there's the front door. It's
Hold
the
on.
fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Hold on.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Yeah, I've got it. Hold on.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Ouch. Give me just a moment. Really? Right when I'm feeling cool and like playing a game? So lame. Can take care of them. Are you familiar with raids? Because I'm not. I can make you a mod real quick. I don't mind. You're the banning assholes. Okay, well you can take care of it for now. I'll go ahead and make you a mod. And I'll figure out how to do like other server stuff. Ni un moment. There. Have fun. So lame. Oh my god. I'm kind of like taking care of it a little bit, but okay. For now, I'm going to pause invites on the server. Because that's lame. Is it a raid protection thing? Well, I'm not... They clearly don't make that obvious enough because I can't find it. Like, yeah, they have a moderation tab and they have a safety setup tab which says raid protection and CAPTCHA, but it's also like, okay, how do I interact with that? Report a raid. Well, I'm the owner of my own server, so it's... I was in face for 6 hours. Thank you very much. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Thank you, Denu. There's like a red menu option that's labeled security actions too. I don't really see that either. It's okay. I don't really want to like get rid of the invite because, well, I mean, I guess I could because I don't really have my, it's just in my Twitch bio, so I can just replace it real quick. Oh. Glad things were handled kind of swiftly. And thank you very much for mentioning it to me, Denu, because I probably wouldn't have looked. The moment they started pinging people? They pinged you specifically? Yeah, they started just pinging a bunch of people. Yeah, that's pretty bad timing. Okay, sorry about that. It's handled. Thank you, Denu, for helping me out with the raid stuff, the raid actions, because I don't know how that works. Just make sure nobody here mentioned the name or anything, because that's obviously what they want. So don't mention it. We'll just continue, and everything will be fine. Server's locked for now. So you don't have to worry. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to the game. They can send the link to people, but they won't even be able to, like, how do you put it? They won't even be able to get in the server. And when the stream ends today, I'll just change out the server link. Everything will be fine. I did miss some dialogue with this game, though. Yeah, I'm fine. I've had to deal with, like, hate raids in other places. It's, like, not a big deal. I don't really care. Yeah, I did end up missing some stuff that was mentioned here. There's a man over there. So I assume that the game doesn't want me to, like, take out people. And pick your approach how you want to get inside. Okay. Thank you, Zia. Thank you for the 24 months. Actually, hold on. I need to re-enable my stream thing. Streamer mode. There you go. But I just rocked up hate raid in my Discord server, and they started sending some extremely NSFW things, and started pinging people. So that's not great. Yeah, but it's okay now. Everything's fine. Just a little inconvenient for people at the moment. Is that a... Oh, that's a camera. Okay.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Whose footprints are these? No, don't throw him! No, now I can't... I'm so confused. Does this game, like, not want me to, like... kill people? I'm confused. Maybe I'm just supposed to, like, avoid them or something. I don't know. Their last live 2 hours ago. I'm going to go in their Twitch and ask what that was about. What, the raider? No, don't talk to them. No, don't talk to them. The whole point is to ignore it so we don't give it attention. It's like moderation 101. Maybe they themselves are like a fine person. But no, don't talk to them. Just observe. That's like the one thing you absolutely should not do. Because that is how you get something that lasts way longer than it has to. I'm gonna go up here.
A surveillance camera?
Don't stand in front of it! Why would you do that? No! What the hell? A surveillance camera? No, get out of the way! Oh, that did not pan out as I wanted it to. Ow. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, wait, how do I... Just run! Just run! They can't see you. You can't let them see you. Okay, but I can't even, like, take them out. Maybe this game is just, like, different, and, like, that's, like, not a focus? It's just weird that you can, like... It's just weird that you can grab them, or, like, you can lure them to your location. And maybe the goal is to not kill them. I guess. Maybe you just, like, walk around.
Huh? What was that noise? Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Like, what if I just do that?
A surveillance camera?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Okay. Wait, what do I do from here? Is there nothing here? Oh wait, there's a thing. There's an opening here. There you go. I did it! Also, I just realized my phone is like really placed awkwardly. My vent arc.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing
Why do we
here?
keep talking to
I
people?
quit being
There's
a
like two
drill
new people here.
instructor, So I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
I can just call these whenever. Well, I might as well take the time now to save.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
You can call like anytime you want, dang.
Don't give up, Snake. Sorry, the Don't give up.
Snake, when you enter a narrow space, you'll automatically go into intrusion mode. Press up on the directional button to go forward, and down to retreat backwards. You can also press right or left to face either direction. Advance while hiding yourself. Pay attention to the enemy's actions, and make sure you're not discovered.
But be careful. You can't attack while you're in intrusion mode either.
And even if you go into intrusion mode while you're being chased, the enemy's grenades will still follow you. Snake, first you've got to find the DARPA chief. Look for clues.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
I didn't mean to do that again.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
I get it. I understand. The jab at the player. Why, of course. VR chat. Future of military training.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
He's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Oh.
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Stealth. Woman in cell. Shooter other than me. Snake. My snake is solid. Oh, there's a thing over there, but I can't reach it. Because I'm gonna fall.
Press the action button to drop down.
Got it. Oh. I can just, okay. Oh, it's a ration. I don't need that.
Sorry, the...
Press the action.
I just want to see if they had something else to say.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning, and so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should
Dude.
get some sleep.
Stop! Normal guy.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay. Chaff grenade. Disables electronics. Well, that's good. There's a door there. Maybe I can like walk in there. Nope. I tried my best. I wish there was like... It's already very difficult. Okay, at least they didn't come like endlessly. I was worried because like the first area, it felt like the soldiers were just endless. This was not so bad. So I can like hide under the security camera. I'm not gonna lie, playing this without the radar seems like impossible. Because I'm like really relying on the radar. I am a fool. So calm. This is so calm. Oh, a gun! I got a gun! Okay, well, I'm still being detected by the camera. Oh, I guess I can, like, go first person, right? I forgot about that. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. The camera in this is pretty awful. Like, actually extremely awful for a stealth game. No. Especially because the camera angle changing so frequently is not great, because it messes with my movement too, and that's really bad in a stealth game where your positioning is really crucial. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is too risky. Well, no, I can get away with this without... I can get away with this if I just hide out here and I wait. And I just run down. I wasn't trying to do that. Oh my god. I had a plan too. I was trying to go down the stairs. And then the camera changed. And it fucked with the movement. I have good ideas and I can't execute them. Oh no.
Use the elevator to...
Okay, well, I'm gonna take these chaff grenades. And I suppose I will just use them whenever the situation calls, because it's very hard to just move around the things. Let me get a first-person view here real quick. So this top floor is clear. The only thing to worry about is the cameras. I'm gonna throw that. Oh, it jams my own cameras too. Or, yeah, my own sensors. Hopefully this lasts long enough. Okay, we're good. Looks like everybody else is just on the bottom floor, so I'm free to just run across here. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw another one of these grenades, I think. I could have gotten away with it, but I have the resources now to deal with it, so I'm just gonna do that. I do have to be careful with the guy down here, though, because my jammer is down. Or my radar is down because it's being jammed. What's over here? Oh, this is also like locked. Oh, there's a vent here. Won't mind if I do. A vent to where? No one will ever know. Okay, I can't use my gun in that small area. Vented it. We did. Water. Water. I'm drowning. I can't breathe. Lungs. Breathing. Sorry. Where's this taking me? I wish I could shoot through here. I wish. Like, is the other way in? Well, it seems to be a dead end, and I have to walk all the way back. So that sucks. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Oh wait, I didn't even look at the right side. Or, like, this is where I came up from, I think. I don't think I went this way. Or did I? I can't remember. So this goes down too. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's where I came from, and I just didn't see, like, this extra path on the left. So we're gonna go left. This seems to be, like, a whole different area. Morning Wish. That's a man. Oh, he's asleep. I can't do anything in a vent. If I like... Okay, bye. He's got a grenade! Ah! Okay, don't do that. That's the other way of getting in here, I guess. Yeah, like, there's very little ways you can actually interact with people, it seems. You're very limited. This for no context. Poor Zio. You're solitude, that's true. But I'm allowed to say when things are funky. I know it's a product of its time, but I still like to point them out. I'm understanding a lot more that this game is focused on, like, you paying attention to the radar and not necessarily looking at the camera, because you could go first person, which is really helpful. But the camera, the top-down camera is not great.
What was that noise?
No! I was trying to be slick. What? Okay. That is not where I meant to go. Empty? A call right now?
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on
The other solution
nearby
is shooting a
control
foot. I can't
panel by
use the
pressing
gun
action
in the
button.
small...
The elevator should show up in no time.
when I'm like in a vent. Whoops, I did not mean to call again.
Snake.
How do I reload? I don't know how to reload. I guess I'll just throw you. That's all I know how to do. Alright, let's try our best to get this working. And then the elevator comes out. Dies. Ding! Oh, this is great. Okay. We'll go to this floor. There's 2 different floors, but we'll just kind of play it safe.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Oh! Yeah, look at that. Guess I can't interact with this door. Convenient, the radar has color coding. So that's actually explained in lore. That like it has like a nanomachine GPS thing injected into them. And it communicates with our radar. Like a lot of the stuff that you see is actually somehow explained in the lore. Like the whole first hour of the stream was just going over the briefing and it explained like everything. Oh. There's a thing there. Oh, I can't pick it up. Wait, who called me? Oh, it's just telling me how to like crawl in.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
That looks interesting. What's this? A weapon of some kind? SOCOM bullets. Why, thank you very much. I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
I can do that in here? Oh, I can.
Is that a woman?
Oh.
Not him.
Is that Meryl? I'd assume since it's like an older game that like that's like the important one that you see early. You see important characters early. Like very, very early.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
I just peeked in a man using the bathroom. Okay. I'm a little lost, but it's okay. Is this where I came from? Yeah, this is where I came from. I don't really want to be here. Oh, you can kind of like semi-aim it. That's nice. Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay. Let's go back. I'm trying to keep it mapped out in my head. Okay. Let's go left now.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads.
You're talking so
You
loudly.
have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth.
Metal Gear.
A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
I know that because I read the briefing.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
He's fought like 3 of them at this point, or 2
We've
of
had
them.
a couple of run-ins in the past.
Yeah.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped
They
with
talk at the
safety
same
measures.
level.
Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Hey, but you know this already,
This
Snake.
is bad.
It's
We're
just
briefed
a
on it.
matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password,
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
what?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
That's just
We're close to
Bluetooth.
the security devices. They'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Heart attack.
Dead. Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
What?
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
No, no, I'm trying to aim. Okay.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Why is there a guy naked in the background? Is this the lady from the cell and she just took his clothes? That's not good. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
The zoom in.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Here's what I think that scene actually was about. Because of the way that they walk and the way she walks, you know, That's probably what he was paying attention to, while also simultaneously being, you know, a cheeky shot. It also has some implications, you know.
Good girl. Just like that.
No, Snake is just using his surroundings, you know. I mean, Snake is a perv. He's a flirt too. But in this case specifically,
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it
specifically
from the
he's
nanomachines?
paying attention
No,
to
Snake.
the way that the
Nanomachines
soldier
are
moves.
functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gone. So that was absolutely her, you know. Censor it. Yeah, I do remember seeing specifically this and like it not being covered like this. Like it was just like a censor spot. Yippee! In previous versions, I guess she took the other guy's underwear too. Does that say 6? Okay. And this says 1. Okay. So the clearance level of the doors are marked on the door itself, so that can help with figuring out like areas and whatnot. So DARPA chief specifically said basement floor, but places where the walls are colored differently. Like they didn't have time to paint it over with the concrete. So I will keep that in mind. It's 3. This is 1. C4. Five. This looks kind of cracked. Okay. I wonder if there's any way to spot traps. Oh, I don't think so. I think you just have to run across them really fast. That looks really suspicious. And so does that over there. And so does this, but maybe that's just the lighting? But like this looks like obvious. Yep. Stun grenade. But like maybe over there could be something too. I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, this too. Hold on. Like this, absolutely. No smoking. I'm a rebel. Does it do anything? There was a trap there the whole time. I didn't even see it. And another one. Okay, but like, is this just a crack in the wall? Or like, this doesn't seem like anything, but maybe knocking on it has a different sound too. Maybe I should have checked that. Let's keep going forward. I don't think anybody's actually here, so I don't need to worry. I think I just need to move quickly so I don't fall for a trap. What clearance level is this to? Okay. What's this? So calm. Can I open this? Okay. Hi, Prosper. My only experience with MGS1 is twin snakes. I heard that twin snakes is not a good way to experience the first game because it's not designed around it. So there's a lot of like weird cheeky things you can do with it, and it's like not great. But it is apparently more modern controls. I'm definitely going to give Twin Snakes a shot. I think that'll be a part of the marathon. Okay, this wall obviously is... Let's do our knock theory, let's say. That does sound different. That is different. There's a trap. All right. There we go. Jamming.
President Baker should be somewhere around there. Hurry up and find him. Also, you can't use your radar there. Mei Ling says it's because of electronic jamming. If you want to know more, ask her.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
This guy is just like fourth wall breaking. So guys, don't spoil things. Oh my god, it is so hard to like move. Cause like, okay, check this out. I'm facing the wall, right? What direction do you think? Actually, no, I can literally just show you. Hold on. I'm facing this wall. What direction do you think I should go to go this way? This way, right? But it feels so jank. It feels so jank. Because the way he's like moving around, like, and the camera jumps, because when the camera shifts, suddenly your stick direction changes too. It is weird. It is so weird. So there's 2 walls I can blow up here. Thank you. That's all the C4 I've got. Oh! Okay. I'll see you in a moment. Okay. Ow. Well, I can't see this, so I'm gonna throw a chaff grenade. Ration? Actually, I am going to use that. Thank you. What level is this? Okay, not that. Okay. Again. Okay. Alright, let's... So there's a guy in there. I'm going to go ahead and save here. Just to be safe.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of
Oh wait, am I saving at a new block every time?
Be careful, Snake.
I'm not trying to do that.
Snake, you can't use your...
Oh, I am. I'm a fool.
Be careful.
Yeah, no spoilers for like any of the games, because I am gonna play them, you know. I don't know them.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Spinny.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Ow.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
He ricocheted off the wall.
I love to reload during a battle.
Oh, he's out of bullets. Hold on.
Nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well. All right. Alive. Let's go.
How do I avoid that? That's difficult. Maybe if I like just crouch? Solid Fennec Soldiery. That's me. Okay, that doesn't work.
Better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
What? Let me. The freaking like dialogue.
I love the smell of food. But to you, the smell of your own death.
Oh, I'm out of bullets. Here we go. Oh my god! The way he says, wait a minute! wait a minute! Oh no! I walked in the middle.
You idiot!
Ow. That's fine. I shot Baker.
I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing. All right. Alive. Let's go.
I can shoot him as he's like crossing this way.
The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I need help. I need help. I love the smell of corn. You know.
I messed up.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Find Dumbo. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I got him in between.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight.
I'm funny. What did I do? Did I do this wrong?
What? My hand!
His hand!
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Who the hell?
Lore.
Can you
Sorry.
talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the
Card
detonation
keys.
code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
Meryl.
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
And dead.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Oh, I thought he was gonna die.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll
CD
contact
case.
right away, but tell me.
Okay,
this
funny
doesn't
enough,
work.
I actually
Is there
do have the
some other
CD
way to
case for this
prevent the
game.
missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
I do have the
Team
CD
leader of
case.
The Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong.
I'll check it after the
The
cutscene.
threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Seems like everybody wants a Metal Gear. Yeah.
You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Oh my god, he is gonna die.
What did you do to me? Oh, no.
Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Do you like my boo womp sad face? That's the most sad land you've ever seen.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
I got an achievement. But I do think it's a good time to save here because it is reaching my time. So we will just do this next time.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. Be careful, Snake.
We'll just do this next time. But thank you all for hanging out. This game's fun. It's got its age, but I do enjoy the different approach. It seems more like you're supposed to like just avoid enemies more often than actually engage with them, which is interesting. You just kind of like knock around and make them move differently. That's cool beans to me. Sadly, I don't really feel like raiding anybody. I'm really bad at raids. I'm like so uncomfortable doing them because like I would be raiding somebody I don't really know too well, and it's like weird, I guess. I don't know. I'm weird about it. Maybe in the future sometime I will like not be so weird about it. Lately it's just been really bad. It's probably just because I'm not in a great mindset, I guess. Raid into Vinny? I could, because I was probably just gonna watch Vinny anyways. Is he doing Delta? Oh, he is. I feel like I raided into Vinny not long ago, though. I don't really want to do it again until, like, later. So, I'll just end it here. Hopefully in the future when, like, my whole... Because I'm still dealing with my breakup stuff, so my... everything just kind of sucks. And I guess it's probably impacting like how I'm reaching out to people and talking to them, and in this case raiding people. So I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. I'm just gonna end the stream here. Good night, everybody. Stay safe. This was really fun. I'll see if I can stream again tomorrow. Sorry about the weird raid that happened in the middle of the stream. I had to deal with that. It did definitely cut into our time a bit, but I think it was handled swiftly. Thank you again, Denu, for the advice and stuff. Bye-bye.